going to be demonstrating some of the basic finger picking patterns that I know, found pretty useful over my years. So you're going to deaden all the strings, shouldn't make any sound. And we're going to use strings 6 through 3. 6, 5, 4, 3. And the 2 strings at the base of the guitar, 6 and 5, you're going to play with your thumb, and 4 and 3, you're going to play with your index finger, anytime I say those numbers. And the pattern is, quickly, if you want to write this down, 6, 5, 4, 6, 3, 5, 4, 6, 5, 4, 6, 3, 5, 4. I like to think of it in terms of inner and outer strings. So with these 4 strings, you have 2 outer, 6 and 3, and you have 2 inner strings, 5 and 4. I like to think of it as 1, which is the bottom string, 1, inner, outer, inner. And the thumb always starts the pattern. So whenever you say in or out, you're playing with your thumb. 1, inner, outer, inner, 1, inner, outer, inner. And the pattern rhythmically is quarter, eighth, 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 quarter, eighth, 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 ta, ti, 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 or such. Now, if you put a chord with that, say our G chord, inner, outer, inner, 1, inner, outer, inner, 1, inner, outer, inner, 1. Of course, the G chord, it uses all the, let me get this in here, it uses all the strings. So we're starting on string 6 because the G chord starts on string 6. However, a chord like the C chord starts on string 5, yeah? So we start our pattern on 5, and we use strings 5, 4, 3, and 2. So we go 1, inner, outer, inner. Same thing there. We just move the pattern up. Of course, on D, which is 4 strings, you start on string 4. 1, inner, 1, inner, outer, inner. So a good thing to do with that first is to practice going from G, which uses all strings, to E minor, which again uses all strings. So you go, and stay on string 6 as your starting point. You go G, inner, outer, inner, G, inner, out, and then to E minor. Oh, settle down out of tune guitar. And that's all that is. You can also do the same between C and A minor with your 5 strings, and do the same between D and B minor, which is your 4 strings. Or you can do D minor and F. It's a good one with 4 strings to practice. And just do that over and over again until you get on your fingers. Close your eyes. Don't look at either hand. Get to that point, you're good. Now, a good exercise to do is to switch between G and C and D. One of a 6 string, one of 5 string, and one of 4 string. So there's G. We're going to switch to C. 1, inner, out, and then to D. Back to G. Switch to C. Switch to D. Pretty difficult to maintain changing the chord and changing which string you're starting on. So try to focus on not looking at one hand at a time. So if I'm getting my chords, I just try to focus on moving without messing up, and then I'll try it again. And always try it very slowly. Okay, so that's the one finger picking pattern. Now, let's do a famous little thing, a famous little movement thing. Same patterns, 1, inner, outer, inner, 1. Okay. That had to be tuned. All right. So this is more of a moving pattern for the left hand now. The chord we're going to have to start with is G. And then we're going to take finger 2, okay, your pointer finger, and you're going to move it to fret 2 of string 6. So it'll be on F sharp. Your pinky remains the same. And that gives you that. And then you're going to make E minor with this pinky still on top, okay? So again, that's G, down to the F sharp, E minor. Okay, and then you're going to make a C chord, and then A minor chord, or excuse me, after your C chord, you're going to move your middle finger to the 2nd fret of the 5th string, the A string, so you're playing a B. Okay, so you keep your pointer finger up there. So you go from C to you move this guy over 1. And then you make A minor. So the whole thing is G, do that little move, and then to E minor, and then to C, move over to the B, and then A minor there. And what you're going to do for this picking pattern is your thumb is going to be responsible for playing the bass note. Now your thumb is going to either start on 6 or 5 for this one, because we're playing G and E, which are 6-string chords, and 5, C and A minor, which are 5-string chords. So these 3 fingers up here, 1, 2, and 3, they're going to rest on your top 3 strings, 1, 2, and 3, the highest pitched strings. And your thumb's going to be responsible for that bass note on either 6 or 5 for a C. Okay, and what you're going to do is, this is going to be a 3/4, so you're going to go pa, 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 pa. And you're going to do a brush or a pluck with these 3. Don't go, be all hard with it, just very gentle. So we're going to go G, and then I'm moving this little finger down, so bring the pointer finger down, E, stay on E, and then let's go to C, right? And I'm plucking the 5th string now. And then I move down to that little B. Back to C. Let's start over. G. I move pointer finger to 2nd fret. Keep the pinky in place. And then E, keep the pinky. I play that twice. And then I go to C. Play the 5th string now. Right? Play that B. A. We have A minor. Okay, that's a nice little exercise I like to do. I hope you enjoy it. Those are my basic finger picking patterns. Enjoy the video. Subscribe, like below. Cheers.